poor man, read the headlines. Niggas hating on cream for spitting illa rhymes. AR-15's the minimum. Plenty of shots for many men. Four-door Porsche Cayennes. I got them hitters in the back seat. Loading up choppers, my mans. Pinky fingers. Worth more than country Grammy singers. All from the love of the money the crack things bring us. I done seen it all through a street scope. I watched the fiends smoke. Caught street dreams and got their dreams broke. Now they ain't dreaming, they woke. But still walking around like they sleep. Packing no heat in they coat. These niggas slipping. Walking around naked in the war zone. Bullets hit your jawbone. You rapping like 50. Ambulances running red lights just to get you there. I got them hitters on site in intensive care. Yeah, they
Yo, holla at your boy Harlem Fresh 125 all day, every day. Even when I'm out of state, I'm in a New York state of mind. Fresh Slander Radio, episode number 34. We definitely back at it again in the building. Now, I mean, let me get the team up in here. You already know what it is. Hey, yo, Left, you there?
Peace. What's good?
What's good, Left? You in the building, all right? Already. Slander, you there?
Where it's supposed to be. What's good?
Ain't shit. Sunday. Nah, I mean, dope NBA playoff game. Dope fight yesterday. Canelo versus Jacobs fight yesterday. Had a nice game today. Toronto and Philly came down to the wire. You know, it's a lot of things going on. Everybody's getting ready for that getting ready for that Lux versus Averb battle coming up. So, you know, let's talk about it.
Yeah, man.
Yo. Joel Embiid. Who is Joel Embiid laughing at tonight? My thing is, I'm watching Toronto and Philadelphia, and it seems like when Joel Embiid don't show up, it's like, you know, all the fun goes out of the game for them. But as long as they, you know, pushing people around and laughing at people, it's all good. So I'm seeing what I'm seeing with Toronto and Philadelphia, and I'm thinking that the Raptors are supposed to win the series going away. Because you don't know when Joel Embiid is going to show up, and then he's going to blame it on his knees. Okay?
He was sick.
No. He don't be sick when they be laughing at people. He don't be sick when they be winning. They be laughing at people. That's my point. So I'm saying what I'm saying to say this, that, you know, Sixers, if they're going to get serious about, you know, because now it's a 2 out of 3. Because the series is even.
Yeah.
So now it's a 2 out of 3. So now, what are the Sixers going to do with 2 of those 3 being in Toronto? All right?
Wow.
I'm not really with the Joel Embiid sick shit. If you'd have had 39 points, 28 rebounds, 7 assists, and 9 blocks, he'd have been up there laughing. So I'm not really interested in hearing about him being sick. He only had 11 points. That's not my thing.
He only took 7 shots.
So what? He's supposed to be the man for that team. Don't tell me when he's sick, he's doing his numbers, and you don't hear about it when he's doing when they win it. But now they losing, or they lost this game, and he didn't show up. He had 11 points.
Listen, they're not beating Toronto. Right?
So that's my point right there. They're not beating Toronto. That's my point. They're not beating Toronto, yo. They're not beating Toronto. You get Kawhi every night. You know what I mean? You try to get somebody Kyle Lowry, even though my man Pascal Siakam he wasn't feeling well. I eat that. You know what I mean? Because he's been showing up the whole playoffs. So I eat him having an off night. I think he had 9 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had
but
that bruise count.
I just think that Toronto is going. I think Toronto's going to come out of the East. That's just my thought. Toronto's going to come out of the East. But go ahead, Slam. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on, they're going to beat Boston?
Yeah. I think they're gonna come out the East. I think Toronto's gonna come out the East.
This nigga said Boston.
As far as like with the West,
gonna get past Milwaukee. Boston can't even handle Milwaukee.
Listen, I think Milwaukee. The longer this series goes, and they got the uppercut in Game 1. They caught the uppercut in Game 1. And long as the series goes for Milwaukee, I think it gives Brogdon time to come back or whatever. But he's not gonna, he's gonna take him a couple of games to get on. He's just coming back. So the longer the series goes for Milwaukee, man, I'm not worried about Milwaukee, yo. I think Toronto's gonna go. I think Toronto's gonna come out of the East. I'm not worried about Giannis.
Milwaukee about to get Boston up out of here. Kyrie gonna pack his bags, dog. They can't handle the Greek Freak. He is too dominant in the paint. He is not Joel Embiid.
That's the same. I mean, expect the series to go long. I don't expect anybody to get swept up out of there, but expect the series to go long. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. I think Boston, they're gonna do what they do. You know what I mean? And if he woke the Greek Freak up, let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get them up out of here. Let's just see what it is.
That first game win that they got, the Greek Freak took that on the chin, and then they beat them back to back. Come on, dog. Niggas not playing with them. Boston and Tatum, what he had last game, 20 points, but still wasn't really effective like that. Like, man, Milwaukee is shooting these niggas lights out. If Middleton get on fire and Bledsoe do what he do, they're not beating Milwaukee.
See, that's the thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, if what wins championships is not, you got the superstar players. They're going to do what they do. You need the bench niggas to come off. You get what I'm saying? You need the role players. This is when the role players make their money. This is when they shine. Like I take it back to the Chicago days, Detroit days. Everybody comes into play. Everybody got to play their part. The Greek Freak, he's a superstar. He's amazing. Love him. He can't do it by himself. Eric Bledsoe got to pull up.
Nobody can do it by themselves.
No, nobody. But that's what I'm saying. George Hill, he got to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got to pull up. Everybody got to play their part. Because once you go against Golden State, let's keep it a buck. That's who's going to the finals. Golden State. You're not beating them unless somebody gets hurt or some shit like that. You're not beating a healthy Golden State. I don't go for who you are. But at least
they're not healthy, though. So we can throw that out the window. They're not healthy. And they playing like shit.
Well, I mean, you still, even if you got Steph, right? His ankles are bad. His ankles have always been bad, though. This ain't nothing new, man. He's always been injury prone. But let's just say, you take him out the equation, you still got Kevin Durant, man. You still got Klay Thompson. You still got a Draymond Green. You still got a squad, dog. They're dangerous, man. They still got a bench. You understand? It's different, man.
No, they don't. They don't have a bench.
One could go down.
They don't have a bench.
Dude, who's stopping Kevin Durant, dog?
They don't have a bench.
That nigga drop a 60 on you at the drop of a dime if he wants to. Nobody to stop.
Look at his dropping 60 and losing.
He's not dropping 60 and losing. I'll tell you that right now. Nah. He won't do that. Not this stuff. He's too good. He's too good. And then you got Klay. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, they dangerous, man.
Steph ain't going to go 7 for 23, all the time. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, and again, I think that, Houston, they're still down in the series. Tomorrow night is a referendum on this whole shit with James Harden and the whole shit. Because you don't want to go down 3-1 having to go back to Oakland. You don't want to do that. So tomorrow night, when Houston plays Golden State, it's a referendum on this whole shit. All the 30-point games that Harden was scoring, all that shit that they was doing, all during the regular season, all that fly shit that the Houston Rockets was doing. Tomorrow night is a referendum on all that shit. They got to win tomorrow night. If they don't, the series is a dub for them. It's over. The series is over for Houston Rockets. It's not going to go nowhere near 7 games. They're not going to go back to Houston for Game 6. They're not.
He's great for the regular season. When it's time to win the big one, when it's time to put up or shut up, he folds all the time. This is nothing new. Chris Paul, too. Where's Chris Paul? He's real quiet. That's what I say. He's overrated. These niggas is overrated, man. These niggas is overrated. It's a big name. What are they doing? No, hold up. I don't care what you do in a regular season. It's what you do in a postseason. Period. What you do in the postseason.
Yeah, that's kind of true, man.
I don't care what you do in the regular season. Regular season is nothing.
That's it.
I don't care about a regular season.
Why is niggas even talking about the regular season? We talking about the playoffs right now, though. That regular season is irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
You know it's not, because this is what led up to what's going on right now.
The regular season is irrelevant. It's all about the playoffs.
Okay, and
when you talking about the regular season ain't irrelevant.
Right now, and it's folding right now. And it's folding right now. We in the playoffs right now, and them niggas is folding. Where's Chris Paul? He's not even. No, this nigga is like, he's overrated. I always say that shit. It's not how many points you score, but it's when you score them. I don't care if you score.
Chris Paul ain't overrated.
He's overrated.
Chris Paul is far from overrated. He's far from overrated.
Tell me what has he done.
Wait, I wouldn't.
That's what
I wouldn't go as far as to say Chris Paul
ain't overrated. Fuck out of here, nigga. Man, Chris Paul ain't overrated.
I would say this though. He could have done more.
Past couple of years. Fuck is this nigga talking about? Chris Paul
but I mean,
in a year.
He got injured at the worst time though.
He stayed getting injured at the worst time.
He got injured at the worst time. He was during the season, and he was injured again. Game 7.
So you can't sit here and say a nigga is overrated if he always get injured.
I'm not saying he overrated.
How's he
but
overrated?
I'm saying he could do more because his injuries is messing him up.
What is he doing? Even when he's not injured now, what is he doing?
Who was he guarding last game? Who was he guarding last game?
Answer the question. He's not injured now.
Who was he guarding last game? He wasn't scoring. What was he doing? He was playing defense and being a fucking floor general. It doesn't matter. You don't know basketball, my nigga. You sound crazy. I ain't making excuses for nobody. You don't know basketball. You don't know basketball.
I'm not giving him a pass, dog. You getting paid over
all this other shit you talking about. I ain't giving nobody no pass. I ain't giving nobody a pass. Facts is facts. If a nigga get injured, they get injured. If a nigga get injured, they get injured. He a prolific point guard.
What's your excuse now? He's playing defense. Nigga, everybody got to play defense except for James Harden because he don't play no fucking defense. So what's the excuse?
On the contrary, since you know so much, motherfucker, today this season has been James Harden's best season playing defense. You know so much, motherfucker. It's been his best season playing defense.
Now?
Check the stat line, nigga.
He's been complaining since the series started. Since the series started.
He's been complaining because he got fucking two red eyes. He got two red eyes. You act like you blind to what the fuck be going on. Yo, you can take this conversation with basketball. I can't talk basketball with niggas that don't know basketball. That's crazy.
No, you sitting there coming up with excuses for these niggas, man.
Excuses.
Look,
I think
all I know
to the fact his TV
listen, all I know, man, is that the Rockets is down 2 games to 1. You know what I'm saying? And you know they got to win this game tomorrow night. They got to win. That's all I know. That's it. Whatever they do is what they do.
If they don't win that, then it's a wrap. It's a dub.
They don't win that, and then then you start talking about what good are the Houston Rockets, like for real. You know what I mean?
They might have to. They might reconstruct that squad. Or they might say,
probably will.
They might say Dan Antonio, his style of winning, his style of playing ain't really copacetic. Dan Antonio is good for the regular season, but it ain't good for the playoffs. Yeah,
they got to come up with something because this will be 2 years. That they can't get past Golden State. You know, they didn't have Chris Paul for Game 7. Now they get Chris Paul. They can't get to Game 6. Like I'm not following. I'm not understanding.
Hold on. I don't even know why Mike D'Antoni has a fucking job. That's another story. His style of play never wins.
Oh my God, you hear this shit?
Why don't you listen to me? Why don't you're too busy trying to like cut me off. Let me finish.
Yo, Slander Radio, yo. We doing this Sunday night. We freestyling, man, on some basketball shit. Come on, at the boys, man. Word up.
We doing.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Texas Phoenix days, his shit never worked, dog. He coaches that Euro style. It's never gonna work. Run and gun. That shit don't win championships, man. You have to play defense. Even Golden State, they play defense. He doesn't coach no defense. He will never win a championship. I don't know why he has a fucking job, yo. Seriously. No, dog. He's not gonna win. They're gonna get crushed tomorrow. I'm telling you. They don't play no defense at all. Run and gun. His style is, just shoot, just make more points than the other team. That's it. He can't make no shots.
This nigga. Yeah, man.
Am I lying?
Yeah.
No, you're not lying, but I don't see where that is kind of has any bearing on what's going on with this Houston Rockets team. I mean,
Houston Rockets,
it was in the Western Conference.
They're not playing defense. They can't
Yo,
make
9319, you on the Fresh Slander Radio Show.
9319,
What's your name, fam?
No doubt. What's good?
Yo, what up, fellas? Yo, it's Carolina, man. I ain't hot y'all in a minute, man. I've been tied up.
Carolina,
yo,
what's up, Playboy?
Man.
What's up, man?
What
What's
up,
up, baby?
Salute, congratulations, new grandfather.
Hey, appreciate it.
Okay.
Granddaddy? Oh, congratulations, my brother.
Sir.
Congratulations.
Hey, if we don't know anything around damn Carolina, man, we know goddamn on basketball, man. That's what we do here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Real
that's
shit.
what
Like, it's a former daggone real good player myself, man. The only reason why I think CP3 is overrated is because what he's making for what he's given. Other than that, he a first ballot Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying? But he do need to step the hell up. Like, that's just what I caught so far since I've been there. But D'Antoni he not terrible, man, because, like, I remember when Robert Horry came off the bench, dog, like, right there, like, that was their series right there. They had, you know what I'm saying, them it was Amari, my fault, I'm sorry. When Amari started my room, he got suspended because he stepped over the line. Like, that was their year that year. And then last year, CP3 got hurt, which you can knock him for, you know what I'm saying, all you want, which I understand that because he ain't getting no damn younger. But, like, D'Antoni, like, he not one of them bum-ass recycled white coaches that I get mad about. Some of them I do, but I don't get mad about, you know what I'm saying, because he puts the ball in play and let you just dang on fired up. Has it won? But that Phoenix year, though, man, Amari don't get suspended. If was the fifth, I understand that. And last year, I mean, they had Houston dead. They had Golden State dead to right. They really did. You know what I'm saying? So that could be a CP problem, too. Like, his salary, the only thing that I think right now that makes him overrated, he's not worth no $43 million a year. And that's what
Carolina,
he's
I respect everything you said.
He's from Carolina. I watched him in high school. I watched him in high school, man.
Listen,
like,
hold up. I respect everything you said, right? And I feel like, you know, as far as having Golden State dead to rights, I don't know. I just think it would have been like, you know, we would have saw what happened finally if Chris Paul would have played that Game 7, you know what I mean? And, I mean, Golden State, they could have been had. They maybe would have been had, but we will never know. But everything else you said was, I totally agree with you, man. You're definitely on point, man, what you're talking about. Respect.
Yeah.
And congratulations, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, fellas, man. Hey, salute to y'all, man. I'm going to hang around all night and just listen and chime in whenever, whatever. Y'all up my alley right now, man. You want to give a salute?
No, we still, you ain't got to go nowhere. We still talking about it. You ain't got to go nowhere.
We could. You ain't got to go nowhere.
Okay, after what Kawhi did tonight, that change any opinions, or everybody still LeBron, KD, man? How y'all feel, man?
Kawhi is the best two-way player.
I'd rather have Kawhi because I like it. I like his demeanor, man. I like Kawhi Leonard's demeanor, and plus he does what he does, man. So I got to give it up to Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Speaking of CP3, Curry been coming up short here lately.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep it 100, man. Like, everybody calling you a top 5 player, man.
He's been quiet. He's been quiet.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, you're going to get what you get out this series. So a lot of people can say, well, Curry's been quiet, or this one they showing up, or that one they contributed. But, you know, at the end of the day, whoever moves on is whoever moves on. You know what I mean? Because people still talking about last year when Chris Paul got hurt, what Houston could have did. Now Houston's right back in the same scenario with a chance to get back at Golden State. That's why I said tomorrow night, North Carolina. That's why I said tomorrow night it's a referendum on their whole shit. They can't go down 3-1 going back to Oakland. They can't.
Oh no, it's over.
I mean,
it's over. They go 3-1.
Yeah. So tomorrow night is their whole shit, their whole season. All that James Harden 30-point games in a row and all of that shit. All of this shit. The Houston Rockets, you know, coming back from the dead. Chris Paul was hurt again. The Carmelo thing. Everything is coming back to tomorrow night. They got to win tomorrow night. If they don't win tomorrow night, the series is done.
Carmelo was a scapegoat. He was never the problem. They still having issues right now.
He wasn't, man. He never was, yo. He got a raw deal.
They had when he was there. He was just a scapegoat. He's just the easy way out. The nigga to blame. Oh, because he's head case, he's this and that. That's what it is, man. Them niggas have problems before, man.
I like to think that it was. I like to think that when, you know, he got the chance to do what he could do, he showed a little promise But then at the end of the day, you know, he really ain't do what he do, man. You know what I mean? Carmelo, to me, in my opinion, you don't see the real Carmelo until it's the Olympics. That's my opinion.
He kills.
That's what he's known for best.
You don't get the real dominant Carmelo Anthony until it's the Olympics. Like when he was, you know, doing his thing in the NBA and all that, man. I mean, come on, man. He was doing some numbers, but it wasn't like a thing where, oh my God, if he's not in the lineup, we're gonna lose, or you know what I mean? He's guaranteed 25 and 12 every night. Knock it off, man. You didn't know what you was gonna get unless you was playing, unless Carmelo was in the Olympics. Then you knew what you was getting. You knew what you was getting at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really with all the Carmelo thing, whatever. He can shoot his way back onto any squad in the NBA if he wants to. That's if he wants to. That's if he wants to.
Melo can still play.
You can't let the story be about him, though.
No.
He just got to fit in. He got to get in where he fit in.
Exactly. The thing is,
come off the bench.
Whatever. Whatever.
Where the fuck is he starting?
Okay.
If he can contribute.
He can play. Nobody's saying he can't play. The thing is his style of play. He's ISO. He cuts the court in half. It's a run and gun sport right now. It's not like before, man. It's not like, let's just say 5-10 years ago. It's not like that anymore. He demands the ball so much, and he plays one-on-one. This is not, they don't play that game anymore, man. He will have to, he has to adjust his game completely. Nobody's saying he can't play. He can put the ball in the basket, but he has to. He will have to come off the bench, get 10-15 minutes, drop a few buckets, and if he's hot, they make him in the game. It depends on what's going on. But he can't play. He can't play like how he was playing before. That's what I'm saying. And he doesn't have that mentality though. Just like Allen Iverson, the same reason why he got pushed out the league. For the same thing, he think he could start. He think he's not that dude, man. Not anymore, man. He couldn't even do it in the Big Three league. He fucked up whole quick.
Yeah, he was getting drunk though. He was getting drunk. That wasn't just all talent. He was getting drunk, not showing up and stuff. Look, I live in Carolina. I don't pull for the Hornets, but Carmelo could start for the Hornets. We trash, but I don't pull for him. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Carolina, he could start on a fucking bum team. A bum team that's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But at this stage of his career, at his age, he's 34, 35, 36, or whatever?
Yeah.
He's trying to win a ring. At least one ring going out. You understand what I'm saying? He's not going to win a ring on a fucking bum team that he's going to start on.
You watching that? Y'all watching that?
Let me ask you a question, Carolina. Let me ask you a question, man. What you think?
Sir.
What you think the Hornets going to do about Kemba Walker?
Hey man, to be honest, like I said, I don't pull for him, but on the low, I do because it is the home team. But I already, I'm old enough to where I already had a team before they got here. So I look at it like this. I don't trust Jordan. I know he the GOAT and all this or whatever. I don't trust Jordan. For real, he's done nothing but. You know what I'm saying? Fuck up since he's been there. So, if they lose it would not surprise me. And I wouldn't give him $40 million either, though. You know what I'm saying? But I give him enough to keep him. You got to have something to sell tickets because we don't have nothing. How the hell Michael Jordan can't attract no free agents? I know Charlotte's a small market, but man, it's beautiful in Charlotte. Lake Norman is shit. You can actually live a great life and feel like you know what I'm saying. You in hot spot.
And when the basketball is good down there, then you support it. It's hot. We remember. You know what I'm saying?
He can't draft us for damn. You know what I'm saying? He missed out on so many cats, and then he can't even get a free agent to come. And you, Michael Jordan. So I've been saying I've been trying my best to be a Hornet fan. You can't with him in charge. We was better whenever it was Byron Davis and damn Maz Barnes. You know what I'm saying?
Mike always been horrible as an executive and owner. Let's not get it fucked up. He's the GOAT as far as the player. Executive, basketball operations, and an owner, he sucks.
He's terrible.
He's horrible. Let's not get it fucked up. And the thing is, with me is, listen, this is how I think. Right? a big-time player, you're going to get your money wherever you go. Doesn't matter. Oklahoma City, prime example. You're going to get, you know what I'm saying, they paid Russell Westbrook all this money, right? It's just a thing. Do a motherfucker want to play with you? That's the thing. I think if you're a superstar, you can get money anywhere. You can get endorsements anywhere. It is what it is. Yes, we have the big market. Yes, you'll probably get double. You understand what I'm saying? The key, the thing is, a motherfucker want to hang out all day. You can hang out anytime you want, motherfucker, but I'm paying you millions of dollars. I want you to play. New Orleans is a good city. You can go hang out over there. You understand what I'm saying? I don't get why motherfuckers don't want to play over there.
Because they know they're gonna lose.
NBA, he can get the biggest contract ever in the NBA that anybody has had. He's almost getting probably $300 million if he was to stay over. He doesn't want to stay because don't nobody want to play over there. I don't get it. Like I find that real sad and bad. I think they need to do something in regards to that, where it's like they're always gonna be trash. Nobody wants to play over there. You understand what I'm saying? You're always gonna be trash.
That's how I say, man. Because like you look at small markets like San Antonio, even though it's Texas, they still a small market. Milwaukee, it's several small markets, man. Like I mean, Portland, I know they big, but it ain't no bigger or you know what I'm saying, more important than dang on Charlotte. Like you know what I'm saying, like it is a bank capital. It's money there, and he still like you give Batum $125 million. Like Batum is like a number 3 or 4th best player on any real good team.
They gave Mike Conley. They gave Mike Conley in Memphis. They gave him almost $200 million. No, bullshit. I think they gave him over $200 million. And he ain't doing shit over there. He just making free money. Because some motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. They got rid of fucking Mark Gasol. He's up in Canada now. You know, he's playing with Toronto. Like, and you just got him over there, a sitting duck, making all that money. I'm
gonna tell you what though, man. Like Melo, that last year in damn Denver, the year before, when they took LA like 6 or 7 games in the finals, man, that's probably the best team he's ever had, and they could have kept that together. Melo, I don't think he'd be known now. I'm not saying a ring, but he wouldn't be known as a loser. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I mean, I won money off of Melo in Syracuse, at a pool at work. Like, I mean, the dude straight up special. If he can accept that role and come off the bench now, like Golden State could use him right now. You seen Sean Livingston? You know what I'm saying right now? Like they could use a cat like that right now off the bench. So he's not willing to do it. Is he not willing to come off the bench? Is that what it is?
Listen, all the friends he has in the NBA, right? He's cool with Dwayne Wade. He just retired. But still, Dwayne Wade probably still got pulled to get him somewhere. You got LeBron. You have Chris Paul. You have this person, that their brothers, allegedly. You know, they tight. You trying to tell me he don't have nowhere to fit in? It's his fucking mentality, man. He's worse than Iverson, man. I'm telling you. It's not that he can't play. He's not willing to.
Yeah. I can agree with that 100% because there's no way in hell.
He can play, man.
Vince Carter coming back in his 22nd year. There's no way in hell Melo shouldn't be in the league. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's on him.
Vince Carter has the love for the game, man. He has the love for the game. You know, he could play for a team where he could win for a team. He could have played for Golden State. He could have went anywhere. I think he just loves the game. He's like, you know what? I got money already. I just want to play another year or so and then leave. Even though he's not stupid. I think Gilbert Arenas has said something about him where, like, he's taking up a paycheck or something like that. You know, like somebody else could be taking up that slot and he's still playing and he don't need to be playing. I'm like, I mean, hey, man, if he's still contributing, that's a motherfucking play. It is what it is.
Hey, before y'all dang on go on, man, let me ask y'all a question, man. Like, I know y'all got more calls coming or whatever, but I'm gonna stay on the line. So just, hey, that 9319 hit me anytime. I'm gonna be on the line. Hey, man, let me ask you a question. let me ask y'all a question. My bad, the Four Horsemen. Hey, can KD literally pass LeBron and be probably the second best player ever?
I mean,
in y'all opinion.
At the moment, he has to go and do what LeBron did. LeBron has to go back to Cleveland and win another ring. He can't. See, the thing is, I love KD. I ain't got no respect for him though, because just the way he went out. The way he went out, he got an MVP. He got chips. Those are circumstantial chips. Those are not. He's not. He has to win as the forefront. You understand what I'm saying? The forefront. That's Steph Curry's team. That's not it. I don't care. He's too great to do what he did. I don't have respect for that. I'm not like. Disgusted. That's like saying, boom. We have Fresh Slander Radio, right? That's like me leaving my squad that we built this shit together. You understand what I'm saying? We built this shit together, and because, we're having a bad slump. You get what I'm saying? Like, the show's not doing the numbers that it normally was or whatever. I'm just using this as an example. And I get offered another gig somewhere on another show because they're doing good. I'm not leaving my brothers for that. No, we're gonna build this shit up together and we're gonna fight. I'm not just gonna sit here and because we're doing bad 1 month or 2 months, I'm just gonna dip on them. That's straight sucker shit. You understand what I'm saying? No.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with you, bro.
You're not gonna punch me in my face and I'm not gonna hit you back. He got decked in his face and then played for the team that punched him in his face. He didn't even fight back. I can't respect that.
All right, hold on. Let me play devil's advocate, okay?
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100. All right. Now I agree with that. I agree with that. Let me play devil's advocate, okay? Now you and Fresh and bro, y'all got it going on. That's real deal. Like, and man, like having a follow from y'all actually, like, nigga, I don't care about followers like that. I done had damn 2,000 followers, but damn fucking 1,000 of them was damn from overseas. Who gives a hell? They ain't get no likes or nothing or whatever. So what I'm saying is, I'm saying that to say this, okay? Happiness means something. Like, it really do. And if Presley and them chose Westbrook over him, and then you can't play in a situation, it's like, okay, do I damn go on from owning a corner store to a chance at being at damn like a Fortune 500 company? And that's what he did. Now, was it weak? Yeah, in some ways, but like only in sports can somebody be downgraded for upgrading. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like it was the easy way. I'm not gonna ever deny that. It was the easy way, but he is carrying the weight. He's carrying them.
Let me cut you off real quick. Not to cut you off, but let me cut you off. Just listen. Remember when Kobe, right? Kobe and Shaq were together. They got their chips or whatever. But Kobe said, I want to win by myself. He took the selfish way out and got Shaq up out of there. He got ran up out of there. He didn't decide to want to leave on his own. Kobe ran his ass out of there. He was the younger guy, and Shaq was still good, but he was kind of on his way out. He was already getting older, big dude, whatever. Kobe got that nigga up out of there.
Yeah, that's true. Because, like, to be honest,
listen, he went through the bullshit, and then what happened? He was losing. He got out of losing. What he did, he pulled his trump card on him and said, "You don't need points." What happened? They gave him They gave him pieces that he could work. And what happened? He won 2 rings in a row, right? As the cornerstone. All Kevin Durant had to do was say, I can't play with Russell Westbrook. He's a better player than Russell Westbrook. I told him, get me some motherfuckers that I can play with. I can play with this fucking score bastard. Get him out of here and I'll still. He didn't do that. I can't play with this nigga. Get him up out of here. I am the big cow. I'm the cash cow here, not him. Get him up out of here, and I'll stay. Give me some plays I can play with, and we good money. He didn't do that. He decided to take the easy way out and go play with them niggas across the street. I can't respect him for that. I'm sorry.
It ain't 100% easy though, like, because when you do that, like, bro, like, I play ball at a great level. Like, I'm like, that's one thing I can hang my hat on. Like, I'm known around these parts, especially my damn on part. Never KD now. Look, hell nah. I'm never saying that. But like, what I'm saying is though, like, I don't honestly think they win the last two final series without KD.
They don't.
So like, even though it's Steph's team and all that, whatever.
They were winning already. Though. They had chips already before him. They didn't beat him. He was steroids.
They had one without him. They had one without him, and then they lost the following year. Then Draymond in the parking lot crying, begging him to come. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They were winning, and they were winning. They had 7. They beat the Chicago Bulls record. They lost. But,
so what? So what the fuck that mean? They won 73 games. They lost. They was up 3-1 and they lost. Knock it off. They was up 3-1 and they lost. Knock it off. They won 73 games.
The Draymond suspension was the biggest shit in that series nobody talk about.
Come on, man.
Exactly. He got suspended.
So what? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
Draymond Green for it.
So that's his fault. So I'm not really giving nobody no out. You know what I mean? You should have been in there playing and you wasn't, and that's your fault. So that's why you cost Golden State the title when y'all was up 3-1. When you won 73 games. Come on, man. I'm not, you know, I'm not really there with all that. The Golden State Warriors is the best thing.
Listen.
I hear what you're saying, though. I hear what you're saying. But I'm just not with all of that, man. Come on, man. I was 73-9, and you lost, and you was up 3-1.
But in other words,
come on, yo. That's what makes it worse. They was up 3-1. That's what makes it worse.
They don't
sound like excuses to me.
They're always gonna be in the mix. They don't need KD to be in the mix. My point. That's my point. They don't need.
Oh, they needed to win these last two.
I mean,
you know, he damn sure put a stamp on it.
Yep. He was the Finals MVP. What else you want to say?
No, but
you know what's so crazy is Draymond would have been the MVP of that series that they lost. If he wouldn't have damn got suspended, if you look at, that's the best Draymond done played in any series. If you look at that right there, and then in Game 7, Curry, no show. Klay Thompson, no show. Like, in that last damn Game 7, after Draymond, you know what I'm saying, coming back, like, really, to be honest, he not better than them, but he outplayed them in that whole series. Iggy won the first one, MVP for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they built, don't get me wrong, but they were not going no further without KD. So did he take a weak move to some? Yeah, I can understand that. But you know what, though? If he don't take that move, then maybe LeBron got another ring or two. Like, in all honesty, maybe he do. Like, we don't know because KD is that good.
But he didn't win that ring for them. Kyrie won that ring for them.
That's right.
Kyrie won that ring for them.
That's right.
Not no damn LeBron. He averaged a triple.
Kyrie should have got the Finals MVP. You sure? That's right. Kyrie should have got.
He got robbed out of that.
Right. That's right. Let's talk about it.
You know how it go, though. You know how it go, man.
Because a lot of people was going at me like, yo, LeBron, nah, man, come on, man, knock it off.
LeBron's not
Kyrie was making the biggest shots. That three, he bumped over Steph Curry. Come on, yo. Yo, I think LeBron had 27, Kyrie had 26.
I can agree with that. What I'm saying is, I can agree with that. What I'm saying is, regardless of what we think, and like we the real fans, like we know what we don't watch.
Right.
But LeBron gonna always get the credit. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like that's what I'm saying. So I agree with you. Right. Kyrie he hit the shot of all shots. But you know what they talk about more than his shot, which is such bullshit? That chase down block on Iguodala. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always gonna control the narrative. Like, I agree with that 100%, man. Like, one thing, like, we can disagree on dang on a lot of things, but man, when it comes to dang on basketball, man, I lived it and did it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at you, man.
I had no bias.
It's good to chop it up with people that know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, I have no bias. I have no bias on that.
It's easy to know what the hell we talking about now, because these days in basketball, the shit is predictable already. We know it's gonna be Golden State out the West. We know this. The only thing is the East. It's just like, okay, who's coming out the East? Nobody in the East is beating fucking Golden State in 7 games. Not when they're healthy. Not a healthy Golden State.
So if KD,
you gotta remember DeMarcus Cousins hurt. They didn't even need him, but he's hurt.
Oh, listen, man. On that note, when you talk about DeMarcus Cousins, like me, it's like you're not missing nothing, because they didn't have DeMarcus Cousins the last 2 years when they won.
They didn't need him.
So hold on, let me say this. You have DeMarcus Cousins, they don't have that free flow to their offense. So they say DeMarcus Cousins kind of stagnates it a little bit, because you got to slow it down. You know what I mean? But again, at the end of the day, he adds a defensive presence. But I'm like saying, like, Golden State really don't need DeMarcus Cousins, because they didn't have DeMarcus Cousins. So you'll never know what you're going to get without DeMarcus Cousins. So let them just rock out. I mean, and let the season play out, because DeMarcus Cousins is no longer a factor. You don't got to worry about it. You got to win without him.
He was only playing for a month.
Yeah, he was. DeMarcus Cousins was nothing but insurance. All he was insurance. Like they were straight regardless.
Yeah, they were straight regardless. Yeah, you're right. They were straight regardless.
Yeah. He was just trying to prove that he could stay healthy, because he had the heel injury. He had a.
He wanted to make the $5 million worth it. That's all. And I'm mad at that. That's all. He wanted to make the $5 million worth it, and I'm not mad at DeMarcus Cousins for that, yo. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, again, what we're talking about is a Golden State Warriors team that, you know, can look effective one night and look like garbage the next. You know what I'm saying? And that's the unknown with Golden State. You don't know which squad you're going to get.
They can
you know what I'm saying?
One night. They can look bad 2 nights. They're not beating them in 7 games when they're healthy. I don't give a fuck how many times they look bad. They're not beating them. You know that.
Golden State bench is suspect. Like, we got to keep it.
That's what I'm trying to say to this man.
This might be the weakest bench they've ever had. This might be the weakest bench they've ever had. Like, what they get 7 points from the bench?
Who in the East is going to? Well, no, damn. Because Toronto got a bench. So let's see what happens. Because Toronto does have a bench. They always did have a little bench. So let's see what happens. But I still don't see nobody beating a healthy Golden State. Not in 7 games. You may get 1. You might get lucky with 2. You're not beating them in 7 games. You're not beating them 4 games. I'm sorry. I don't see.
I agree with that 100%.
I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State didn't make it to the finals. I wouldn't be surprised.
So then you got to be saying that damn Houston gonna beat them, because Portland or Denver can't.
You're talking.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't get to the NBA Finals. I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what's crazy? I wouldn't mind seeing. Hold up, no, the series is tied up though of Denver, Portland.
Yeah. I'm watching it now. Yeah, I know. But I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State can get to the NBA Finals. I wouldn't be surprised.
I want to see Damian Lillard up against Curry. So
because you talk about a healthy team. Like, I think that Denver, they had their little hiccup towards the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody knew and kind of realized that they was going to play the way they played throughout the year. But I think they're starting to get their little mojo back, man. Jokic is doing his thing, you know what I mean? The kid Harris is contributing big time, and I think Denver is kind of like finding their groove. They won tonight, even up the series in the West. Who knows, man? I think, like you said, a hot Denver, off Golden State, who knows what's going to happen? You know what I mean? And it wasn't like Denver was a slouch during the regular season. That's all. They was on Golden State ass the whole regular season.
Yeah.
They was on Golden State ass. So, you got to factor in a whole lot of stuff with that, man. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But I think, like my man said, I think the East is more other, like, you know, it could be anybody. You know what I mean? Who's it going to be, you know?
That's every year. It's a wild card. It's every year the East is like that.
Well, it was a wild card until they got to the Eastern Conference Finals, and, you know, whatever team LeBron was on was going, you know, was going to the NBA Finals. You know what I mean? So that was what that was. But this year, you don't know what's happening.
Denver remind me of damn Dallas that year they beat Miami. Like, they was just deep and had damn like 8-9 players that could play, but all was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't better, like, talent-wise in Miami, but they had dang on, like, just more players that were suited for their role and knew their role. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can matter sometimes. Like, when the Pistons won it, with, you know what I'm saying, Sheed and Billups and Hamilton and them, sometimes, like, when they beat the Lakers, like, sometimes even though you got those so-called couple names, like, shit can go wrong, but I'm not going to bet against Golden State. But Denver, like, they got to do it first for me. But I do respect the lineup and then what they bring off the bench. Like, they got talent. Man, I didn't see Isaiah Thomas not one time, like, in these whole playoffs, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a damn dude just 3 years ago was in the top 5 for, you know, MVP candidate. You know, I guess, yeah, it ain't been the same since. But I guess that's the problem. But, like, if you got, like, a cat like IT on the bench not getting burned, like, that speaks to him for being hurt. And it speaks to them because, damn, like, you got that much talent. Like, I mean, I would love to have, like, if you could, damn, initiate a cat like Isaiah Thomas in your second string, man, Golden State could have a problem with that if he was healthy because they don't have a bench.
Carolina will fuck Isaiah Thomas upwards. First of all, he was already he's small. He was already like below the average like point guard. He was fucking small. So when he got hurt, I think he hurt his hip. He had like hip surgery or some shit like that. He ain't never been the same. That's crazy that he went from superstar to supermax contract they were about to give him. He got hurt. Yeah. I don't even know what team he plays for now. Seriously.
He plays for Denver. He's on the burn.
That's crazy. And I'm watching these motherfuckers play. I don't see him. Seriously, I don't even recognize him because he's just not that player. It's just like Derrick Rose, not that player anymore. Man. Once you get that, you know, it's just some players, man. You get hit with that injury, it's over, man. You know, some people just don't recover. When I say they don't recover, they don't recover. They don't recover mentally. They don't recover.
I remember watching Dominique Wilkins get hung when he played with the Spurs. Like, it's crazy how you see some of your favorites growing up just fall the hell off.
It's been overrated.
No, I mean, regardless, regardless, he was known for having hops. And when you see Dominique Wilkins get hung, like, at a young age, you damn like, hold on. How old is he? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think like that. For real, because, like, I remember whenever.
He was on his, you talking about the nigga, he was on his way out.
But he's still 6'7", though. Dominique Wilkins ain't supposed to ever get hung. Like, what happened to Steph Curry last night was one thing. Dominique Wilkins, on a regular dunk, shouldn't still get hung.
A regular dunk, please. That's all he was good on. Oh. Like, I never know. What did he ever do? Even if it's prime. Even if it's, like, he went up against Jordan. Jordan crashed him, got him up out of here. He never did shit. He was like Jason Richardson. Remember Jason Richardson in his prime?
Dominique was nice.
He wasn't shit.
Dominique was nice, yo.
You can't dog Dominique, bro. You can't dog Dominique. Man, the Cleveland Cavaliers was good back then. The Cleveland Cavaliers was good back then. The Celtics had a dang on dynasty. Like, I mean, Jordan was coming. Like, I mean, in a lot of dang on eras, that Hawk team, I'm not saying would have won titles, but they would have did dang on a little bit better. Dominique would have at least 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying, Eastern Conference Finals appearances and stuff. Like, whenever you facing Philly, you gotta think. Philly from back then, you gotta think.
What team did they have? They had Dominique, they had Stacey Augman, They had
No, I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about before that, man. I'm talking about Dominique and Doc Rivers and Spud and them boys. Like,
they had Kevin Willis. They had a little squad. That nigga, he wasn't all that. My nigga, he was a dunker. That's it. He didn't do shit.
Him and Bird got some of the best epic matchups ever.
Don't ever put him in the same sentence as Fulton.
No, I'm saying they had some of the best matchups ever, where they went back and forth. Like,
nobody.
I'm telling you, man.
I could go and YouTube and I'm telling you, no, dog. I watch these shit. I'm telling you certain shit because I know.
You can't front on Dominique Wilkins, man. I don't care what nobody says. You can't front on him.
Sometimes a team is just better than yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Dolphin fan. Like, Dan Marino, bro, like, since 83. Like, when we lost to the Bills and certain teams, they were just better than us. It's not all Marino's fault. Like, it wasn't all Dominique's fault. Like, real shit. Like, look what he had, you know what I'm saying? And then by the time he started getting older and they started getting some pieces around him, then the Knicks came on strong again. Like, I mean, it wasn't just all him. Now, is he, to some people, like, if you watch him now, like, you look back and you be like, okay, I could tell it's old school basketball. Yeah, but, like, man, his impact was still beautiful. Like, for real. And I'm not even an Atlanta fan.
Hold on, what was beautiful about his impact? What are you talking about, beautiful? What the fuck?
Man, like, Dominique Wilkins, like, he got called the human highlight film for a reason. For real. Like, the same way, I bet you love Zion Williamson, don't you? All right. Dominique don't got the straight bounce that Zion got, but he was must-see TV the way Zion was back in that time. That's all I'm saying. In that time.
He was a glorified Showmouth Swift. He wasn't nobody.
Why you?
Oh, man. Come on. That's hard. That's hard. Come on, bro.
Oh, man. You're sounding crazy now. Dominique Wilkins was way more than that.
Yeah, dog.
More than that, yo. You're not giving Dominique his proper due.
I'm not, and I will never give him his props.
All right. Well, you don't have to, but everybody else will. You know what I'm saying? That's on you.
I don't care.
All right, it's all good. You know what I mean?
This is ridiculous.
He don't care either. You know what I'm saying?
Did he even shoot a jump shot? I never seen the nigga shoot a jump shot.
Mid-range was all right. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't shoot the trade. But nobody shot the trade back then. His mid-range was all right, but nobody shot the trade back then.
To hold their head and you want to protect them. I'm telling you, get the fuck up.
Nah, it's not that fit. Look, I'm going to keep it straight 100. Like, okay, just because you old school, that don't mean you dang gonna protect. That don't mean you protect all the old school cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Listen, I say the same shit about Dominique Wilkins, and I'm going to go somewhere right now because I'm sick of this shit, too. Dr. J. Overrated. One of the most overrated NBA, CBA players I've ever seen in my fucking life. I never seen him shoot a jump shot ever. I watched videotapes. I never seen that nigga shoot a jump shot ever.
And I think that's part of the problem. We watch videotapes.
What do you want
I think that's part of the problem.
What do you want me to watch? I can go on YouTube right now.
He was way more than that, and for you to even you know what I mean, kind of like that's not cool, man. That's
what
not
you mean?
cool.
Prove me wrong.
You blaspheming right now, yo. Talk about Dr. J was overrated.
He is overrated.
Nah.
I'll argue about uncles and all
Dr. J overrated?
Argue all you want.
What?
Overrated.
Dr. J?
Yeah, Dr. J. Overrated.
Crazy.
Overrated? He merged the NBA. He merged the NBA and ABA. By himself.
Yo, Carolina, hold up. Carolina, hold up.
He merged the NBA and ABA.
Carolina, hold up. 1 second, hold up. When you talk to this dude and educate him right now, I'm going to give you the floor. Fresh Slander Radio, we give you the floor. Educate this dude right now. He said Dr. J is overrated. Talk to this dude, man.
Man, he merged the NBA and ABA. Like, he made it where goddamn on, like, us, our people, dang on minorities and everything. He made it where they had a league so hot and he was such a dang on him, and I believe it was Connie Hawkins. They made it to where, like, we got a platform. Man, come on, bro. Like, man, dog. Like, man, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, bro. And he got it. And he got a tip.
What is he, the Jackie
He got a tip.
He's overrated. I don't care what the nigga did. He's overrated.
that's not cool, yo. That ain't cool at all, yo.
Come on, man.
No.
Like, if Michael Jordan called you one of the best players, if Michael Jordan called you one of the best players ever, I don't care what nobody else says.
Hold up. One second. Mr. J, hold up. Listen. Hold up. 16-time All-Star, 2-time ABA champ, 75-76 All-Defensive Team, 2-time All-Star MVP, 4-time League MVP, 5 times All-ABA, 7 times All-NBA, and he got a title with 83. So, like, what else you want him to do?
Who did he play?
And look, how many of those years
what else you want him to do?
ABA?
He beat up Larry Bird. What else you want him to do?
No, listen. You guys were there. I wasn't, right? I'm young.
So what gives you the right to say Dr. J is overrated? You wasn't there.
I'm watching footage, and I'm like, he's doing it.
The footage ain't telling you shit. The footage is not telling you nothing. The footage is showing you some dunks and some other shit.
That's the only thing
You didn't watch the New York Net games. They used to come on Channel 9 when Dr. J used to play for the New York Nets. When they used to play in Long Island.
I know about the New York Nets.
Come on now.
You know what's gonna come to? What's gonna come to?
Who did he beat? Who did he play against?
He played against the Iceman. He played against Darren Issel. He played against George Gervin. He played against Artist Gilmore. Come on, man. Knock it off. Who do you think you're talking to?
The Iceman is George Gervin. But go ahead. The Iceman.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Who the fuck you think you're talking to? But go ahead. Who the hell he beat? He ain't beat nobody.
Hey, man, like.
You really got a kind of blasphemer right now, yo.
This is ridiculous. No, I'm tired of you motherfuckers sitting there.
Nah. No, what happens is you mad, you angry that you didn't get to see the real deals, and you just see the videotapes, and you get to talk to that. That's cool.
I'm busting napalm on everything. Fuck out of here.
You're not dropping no napalm on nothing. You just talking. You just running off at the yak. That's all you doing. Because what you said is not going to knock nobody else's way of how they feel about shit. You just running off at the yak because you can.
I don't care about the general consensus. Since when? I don't give a shit. This is me.
You right about that. You ain't never cared about that shit. That's for damn sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so you just running. So what you're doing is you just talking. You just talking. You just run off at the yak.
I'm giving you maniacal truth.
But you're giving us your truth. That's your truth.
This is what I'm giving you.
You're giving us your truth. You see it in your own twisted way, in your own twisted vision. You see it. And you yell and scream at people that think they're supposed to believe that monkey shit. You know what I'm saying? So come on now. Like, it is what it is. And you talking like you didn't see it, so how do you know? You going by videotapes. The fuck are you talking about?
That's like me. I can watch whatever.
No, nigga, that ain't like shit. That ain't like, no. You're not going to rock me to sleep with that shit.
God.
Nah, you're not rocking me to sleep.
All right.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening.
One last thing, fellas.
You can't say that about Dr. J. Fuck that.
I'm here for the long haul tonight, yo, because I love the conversation. But like, I'm gonna tell you though, like real shit, it do mean more when you seen it yourself sometimes. Like, I can go back and watch Muhammad Ali all I want and call him the GOAT, and then nigga can tell me Floyd, nigga can tell me Roy or Mike Tyson or whoever. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, hypothetically. Like, they can tell me all that, like, for real. So, like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, pick what you seen and dang on, like, what you know. And as a nigga, like, I'm better with sports than anything. And I'm not always right. Nobody is. But all I'm saying is, though, is that his impact and what he did, and when you hear David Thompson, who I done met and got his autograph, when you hear, you know what I'm saying, like Sidney Lowe, who I done met and got his autograph, when you hear, like, you know what I'm saying, Michael Jordan, like, mention him and certain cats like that, it don't matter to me what nobody else say.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I believe it's a couple cats, though, back in the day. Like, I know how to check this pass, you know what I'm saying? Rest in power, you know what I'm saying? Like, cats like that. Them old white cats or whatever, and some of them other cats, I can understand why niggas ain't gonna hate on them. But, like, Dr. J and Dominique, I'm not saying they translate well into today's game. But it's not their fault they didn't play in today's game.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because they was great in their game.
And you know what? Not for nothing, no. Not for nothing, Carolina. I appreciate your thought. Not for nothing. It's mad other players, man, that was really, really nice but just didn't get their shine. You know what I mean? Like,
how they nice and didn't get their shine?
Hold on. Let me finish my thought. Like a guy like Alex English to play for Denver Nuggets. You know what I mean?
You're talking about. I know you're I'm a historian. Like, I'm 43. I'm 43.
Yeah. So
like, I ain't that far.
Guys like that didn't get the shine, but they was nice, man. You know, even like Jack Sigma, they used to play for Seattle. You know what I mean? Monty Shelton, those type of dudes like that didn't get a lot of publicity like that. But yo, you could just run the gamut, man. But Dr. J, he's the only dude that I remember that everybody, no matter what team you liked or whatever, happy he got his ring. He finally got his ring. They swept the Lakers. So, yo,
the only thing that hurt Dr. J
you can't front on Dr. J, man. You can front on whoever else you want. You can't front on
the only thing that hurt Dr. J is when he got his ring. A lot of people feel like Moses Malone was the best player on that team.
What happened?
Oh, he didn't do nothing.
A lot of people feel like Moses Malone was the best player on that team when they won. That's what they don't hate. That's what hurt Dr. J a little bit.
That team was a whole unit, man. Everybody contributed. You know what I mean? You already know you had Cheeks and Andrew Toney. You know what I mean? You had Ivan Rodey and those guys. You know what I'm saying? The Jones brothers. You know what I mean? So Bobby Jones. Everybody was contributing, man. Everybody was coming up big. You know what I'm saying? And they just, they had the perfect storm. Moses Malone wasn't playing, but he might have been the best player on that team. He might have been. You know what I mean? He talked about shit, and he backed it up. So that's what that was with that squad, though, man. But, yeah, man, I mean, Dr. J, man, he means a lot, man. If it wasn't for him, that NBA-ABA merger wouldn't be, it wouldn't be what it is.
It wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened, bro. I think it was him and Connie Hawkins, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was him and Connie Hawkins. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's my
so, I mean, they made the situation, more prosperous for everybody. You know what I mean? But you got to keep, give Dr. J his props, man. You can't front on the doc, man. The good doctor, man. Knock it off, man. Word.
But I do understand this though. 90% of the players from back then couldn't play now. Like, it's a lot of cats. This is what me and Slander agree. A lot of them cats back then.
Play back when Will Chamberlain and them was playing.
A lot of these players now couldn't play back then. I'll say that.
A lot of these players, and I think that's what it is. Yeah. A lot of these players now couldn't play back then. They couldn't.
Because I talk shit about the players now. It's not.
They couldn't.
I shit on everybody. I shit on everybody equally.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you give and take. Everything have its own era in his own time. These players right here is too soft. The game is, kind of soft, whatever. But it is what it is, man.
I wish Curry had some Isaiah Thomas in him. Not the Denver nigga, not the young cat. I'm talking about Zeke. I wish he had some Zeke in him. I wish he had some Zeke in him, bro. Zeke was a killer. Like, for real, dog. The Pistons, man, dog, that was a killer. And he got 2 chips, and damn, if it wasn't for a sprained ankle, he probably had 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was really
You had to go through Boston.
That was crazy.
LA.
That was crazy. Like, remember that.
Like, I lived through that. Like, I grew up a bad boy fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't let, my love for a team
they wouldn't survive those Pistons, man. Those Pistons was some other, that was some other shit.
That era alone, was crazy. Like, they wouldn't, like, these dudes right now wouldn't survive. I don't care how skilled you are. It's just the game we played different. It was a lot rough. You know, you can hand check. You can do a whole bunch of shit back then. Like, the way, see, Steph Curry, I'm not saying he's not the greatest shooter. You know, he's a great shooter. But he's getting a lot of space to do that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're giving him too much to pull up, too much room to pull up. They're not really like up on him playing defense because you can play defense on him, and if you touch his pinky, hold on. You touch his pinky, and
see, like where I differ just a little bit at, like back then, like you got Dale Ellis, you got Sunvolt, you got Drazen Petrovic, you got Dan Marley, you got Reggie Miller, all these cats, Wesley Persons with wet jumpers. Mitch Richmond is an underrated player for his time when they had Run TMC and Golden State. Like, it was plenty of niggas, but they didn't take 16 threes a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, back then, the whole team wouldn't even take but 12. Like, it was a different era. But if Reggie Miller took 16 threes a game, I guarantee you his record would be, or Ray Allen, their record would be broke by now, by Curry. Like, it's a new day and age. And I can accept that. It's no big deal. But I'm going to tell you one thing, and this is like growing up as a shooter, like, for real. And I played it, like, at a great level. My nigga, whenever Reggie Miller shoot, whenever Ray Allen shoot and Curry shoot, I feel the same way. I still throw my hands up for the damn three. I know they're going to hit it. Like, but he take him more. I don't know, man. I think Curry is the best ever with the J and handles to go with it. But when he spot up and shoot a regular three, I don't feel no different than Reggie Miller or Ray Allen when they damn do it. I done seen them do it.
Yeah.
I watched him destroy y'all Knicks. I watched Reggie destroy y'all Knicks.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know what? It's a different era, dude. It's a different era, and I just think, you know, it's Euro style play. These dudes are soft, man. Look how James Harden is. You know, he's been complaining the whole series, and it's just like, it's like, again, if you're getting paid all this money, you got to play, regardless of what it is. You understand what I'm saying? You got to play.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you got to play through injury. It is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I can feel that. I can feel that.
Like, yo, it's not, you know, it's just, I don't get it. Like, the more money you make, the more money you know, the more you complain. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, dude, I don't feel sorry for these niggas. I just don't. I just don't.
Yeah, like, that shit is tricky because you got to keep it dang on straight 100. Like, it's, the eras are different. And then, like, when I grew up, like, you couldn't come through the lane. You got killed. You know what I'm saying? So that won't hurt Curry because he shoot from 35 feet if he have two and can make it. But Reggie could have two. Ray Allen could have two. The thing is, if you took them shots back then, you got cussed the hell out and benched. Like, I've been a star on my team before, even in dang on high school, middle school, and like, man, I pulled up from dang on 20-some feet. Man, coach got to put me on the side and like, man, what the hell are you doing?
That's right.
But if I do it now, the coach ain't even gonna dang on say shit to me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference. It's a big difference. Like, when I watch, like, LaMelo Ball and all these cats coming up nowadays, like, basketball is totally different. Like, for real, you a better shooter, maybe. But really, it's because you take a more volume shot. Like, James Harden go 4 for 16 you know what I'm saying, for 3, but then next game he go 8 for damn 16 and shoot 50%, and we like, yo, he the best dang on score in the league. No, you're not. Efficiency means everything.
Yeah, but
in my opinion.
Yeah, but the thing is, they can put up like that because there's no defense. Like, you know this, right? Just look at James Harden. Just look at, I was even arguing when Damian Lillard hit that shot on Paul George. He traveled. These dudes be hop-stepping and all that shit and getting away with traveling. Every time, every possession James Harden gets, he walks. He travels, dog. This nigga, he travels from here to damn near West Bubble Park. Nobody calls it because you know what? It's all about it's all about the entertainment. Meaning, all right. They want more of a high-scoring game. It's fun for people to watch. So the less defense is played, the more points you're liable to score. Now, if you do a full court press like they did before years ago, remember in the playoffs, the fucking scores was like 80 to 90. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't that high. It depends. Sometimes it'll be like 100. Let's just say. You understand what I'm saying? Like it'll be like that. Now it's like 130. This and that, it's because there's less defense being played. You try to tell me Steph Curry could pull up from how he's pulling up 20 years ago, 25 years ago, let's just say. Derek Harper is guarding Steph Curry. You think he's letting him pull up like that? Chris Child, you know what I'm saying? Bully, Charlie Ford.
When he fought Kobe, yo. Remember when he fought Kobe?
Kobe,
yeah.
Kobe,
when Chris Child fought Kobe.
Yeah, it ain't what it is. They were playing defense like you wasn't scoring like that. Whatever buckets you got, you earned it. You earned it. These dudes is pulling up from half court with ease because there's nobody guarding them. You're not supposed to put. You like, how are you even able to even get a position to do that? I'm on you like flies to shit. You're not gonna fucking sit there and just pull up on me like that. I'm gonna break your arm, bro. I'm throwing you on the sideline somewhere. You're not gonna
Damn
do that.
right. Damn
Yo,
right.
Carolina, hold up. Carolina. Yo, 3214.
Yes,
you're live on the line. What's good? State your name. 3214.
Yo, what's good? Y'all? It's Domino, man. What's going on with y'all?
Who this?
What's good,
What's
Playboy?
up, brother?
Nah, man.
Peace.
What's going on? Everything? Yeah,
Peace.
my bad. I didn't even know y'all had me on. But I don't mean to switch up the subject. You know what I mean? With the sport.
What's up?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I just got two questions. One for Matt Slander and one for left-handed.
All right.
For Matt Slander, with the Styles album that just dropped, do you think that's like the best album that came out so far or nah?
What do you mean, the Styles? You said what album?
Yeah, the Styles the joint that just came out. The
Ghost of All Time. The Ghost of All Time album. Yes, right now. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm playing right now. Styles P is always number one for me. He don't disappoint. Never. He's He's probably the most consistent rapper of all time. Who's been more consistent than him? You understand what I'm saying? Mixtapes, albums. I don't care how EPs, whatever. He doesn't disappoint. You can listen to everything he drops from track 1 to 12 to 13 to 10, whatever, with no skips. Right? So he's always number one for me. That's one of the best albums right now. Right? And then here's my playlist. I got him. I got 38 Special is always in my playlist. The Trust 3 tape that he dropped, fire. I got the 38 Strategies of Raw, the other shit that he dropped, fire.
Okay.
I'm still listening to fucking Benny shit. I'm still listening to I was listening to Tanner Talk 2 few days ago. You know, his old shit, and that was from like the early 2000s. So it's just like, like I was listening to that. Who else I listened to, man? To be honest, dude, I only listen to a few niggas, man. Like the usual suspect. I like the usual suspect. I fuck Styles, Benny, Styles, Benny, Conway. You get what I'm saying? 38 Special. I'm waiting for Shanor to drop. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm waiting for, fire. Raw hip hop. I don't listen to that bubblegum, that Teletubby shit. You get what I'm saying? That Reading Rainbow shit. I listen to straight pitchy, hallway, elevator music. Word, man. That's what I listen to, man. Just raw shit. You get what I'm saying? I can't. That shit sends me to another place. I listen to some bubblegum shit. I'm just like, this shit don't do nothing. Word,
cool,
man.
Cool. Yeah. Cause I was thinking the same. Like so far, it's been. There's been a few joints that dropped, but I think so far this has been like the best one that stand out to me so far this year. Like out of a lot of joints that came out. You know what I mean?
Well, what you listen to though? What you listening to? What's on your playlist?
Well, not well. You see, my joints change up each year. So, like last year, all I was bumping was the Pusha T joint. I was bumping the J Rock joint.
Redemption. That was a fire album.
Yeah. Redemption. I was bumping the Nipsey Hussle joint. I was bumping Benny. Yeah, Benny. Center Talk 3. Conway. Everybody's Food joints.
Everybody's Food joints fire.
Yeah. All those, and it was something else. There was something else I was playing heavy.
Hold up, you talking about 2018? You talking about 2018?
Yeah, because like each year I
fucking with Booker Ryan? You wasn't fucking with Booker
Ryan? Yeah.
Booker
Ryan was cool. It was cool.
Fire. That was fire. Boy, he dropped the heat. He dropped the heat.
Yeah, that got slept on. That got slept on heavy.
There was a lot of albums that dropped last year, man. You know what? Last year was one of the greatest years of hip hop. That was just a bunch of dudes who dropped a bunch of dope shit. And you know what made it more dope? All the dudes were like, they were over 30 years old, 40 years old, dropping fire. So it's like you can't ask for anything better than that. You got the OGs dropping classics.
Right.
You know
what I mean? And this year I just I ain't gonna front you. I'm still stuck in that 38 Special 5 Shots, man. That's still one of my favorites.
5 shots. I forgot about that.
Crazy. That game's crazy. Yeah, that. So I've been bumping the Eric Sherman joint. That's kind of cool. I've been rocking. It's kind of dope.
Okay.
I still ain't get up on that Smith & Wesson with Nice One. I still ain't listen to that yet.
You gotta fuck with the odds. Fire.
All right.
Yep. That one and hold up. That one, and then you got 86 Witness, the Sean Price joint with the other guy. What's his fucking name, man? I think it's Small Professor and Sean Price. Yeah. 86 Witness. Fire. Go check that out. Thank me later. Fire.
All right, bet. I'm gonna check that out.
No doubt.
Right,
no doubt.
For left-handed.
Yeah.
My question for you. I remember the last time I called up. Well, I think it was like last week when the Cassidy and Goods joint dropped. And you said this was your first time, really being introduced to battle rap like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, due to the fact you're still, trying to get acquainted with battle rap, and yet that was like your first experience really watching it and witnessing it, everything. And yet you clearly had, Goods winning. But now, as if you could witness, there's people out there that's either trolling or they really believe that Cassidy won the battle, later on this week. Like, what I want to know, like you know what I mean? Due to the fact that I'm pretty sure Matt Slander, me, Harlem Fresh, due to the fact we watched this already, like, we know what the circus that comes with battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So, with you being new to it, like, what's your take on, from when you first saw the battle and how everyone perceived it, so now you got people changing their minds and saying, Cassidy won. Like, what's your take on that?
I appreciate you, man. Listen, I think that from the first watch, I think that what I said it still stands. I think Cassidy was rhyming like he was still in the cafeteria, or he was in Washington Square Park, or whatever. He was waiting for punchlines to hit that wouldn't hit on that type of platform that would hit in the cafeteria in Washington Square Park. And Goods gave a performance. It's a difference, and that's for my first time for watching it. So again, getting into the battle rap, seeing that they, some people take it serious and some people looking at it like trying to do the analytical thing and all that. To me, if you didn't win right there, you didn't win, period. I don't care how much you break it down, what you said this word meant, what that metaphor meant, knock it off. No. That man didn't have the face of a look of a winner. When you looked at that man's face while Goods was spitting, you look at that Cassidy's face, he did not have the look of a winner. When that battle was over, he did not have the look and the demeanor of a fucking winner. You saw it and I saw it. People say that Cassidy got the first round. That's understandable, but I'm saying that Cassidy got the first round because Cassidy went first. So nobody knew that this is all you got. So boom, he going to hit you with the flavor. Now, that's all you got. Now Goods did his thing. Now, if you still want to give it to Cass, that's on you. But I didn't see it that way. And that, you know what I mean? And again, a lot of people changing their mind. This is where we at, man. Everybody's easily influenced, man. You know what I mean? You don't stand on your square, man. You know what you got, man. You know what I mean? There's no way in the world you're gonna tell me that Cassidy won that battle. No way. No way in the world you're gonna tell me that Cassidy. I don't care how many bars you break down, what you trying to get similes and the metaphors. Knock it off, man. Nah.
Now to piggyback on what my partner said, right? I'm gonna just tell you this, caller, right? Just listen, right? It's financially convenient to keep Cassidy around battle rap. And
that's a crutch.
Listen.
That's a crutch.
Why? He's not popping musically in the industry. Yo, the background. Whose background is that? Musically, he hasn't been popping, let's just say, for over 10 years. Prior to his battle to Goods, nobody was checking for him. Not me, not you, not nobody. Nobody was checking for no mixtapes he dropped. He was signed to Carmelo Anthony's record label. Come on now. Melo got a record label.
But you know what? All of that's cool. Hold on. All of that is real dope and all that. But see, the thing is this. I'm looking at it like this. This dude knew what it was coming into this battle rap scenario. He knew. He claimed he had 5,000 plus wins, so he knew what the scenario was and how the shit go in this battle rap scenario. It's different.
You know what?
Hold up.
Yeah.
So I'm not really trying to, rock with the excuses that, well, he stepped into, out of his league and all this. That's some monkey shit. Knock it off, man. Nah. He knew exactly what he was getting into, and he didn't come prepared. That's it. And it showed. Ain't that how y'all say it? And it showed. Word up.
The thing is,
it showed. He ain't come prepared.
This is back then. This is not the same era, man. Like,
what fault is that?
No. I'm not defending.
His fault.
Dude, I'm not defending.
No. I see what you're saying, but I'm saying he don't got no excuses. All this people changing their mind and this and that and the third. Come on, man. I mean, I can't with brainwash. I can't do it. No way.
You know what? Listen.
Because if it didn't hit, how's it gonna hit on paper when it didn't hit live?
Listen, it's economic.
Come on, man. What you telling me?
Listen, it's economic.
Come on, man. Come on.
Listen.
I'm trying to work with you, yo.
Listen to me. I'm telling you the reason why. These leagues, they don't care.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Listen, they worry about
to the untrained eye. To the untrained eye, it don't flow like that. The untrained eye, it flows different. So it's all good.
Like maybe 5 years ago, these niggas.
Yeah. What you gotta do?
That
still don't change the fact that Goods won that battle, though.
No,
that still don't change the fact. Don't change the fact. I would like somebody to call. Call up here and really try to twist my mind and think that Cassidy won. Serious, yo. Like what? Like come on now. You can't do it. You can't. So I don't know what they talking about, getting their mind changed and this and that. That's they go ahead, man. You do what you do. You do what you. But you're not gonna come over here with that madness. You're not.
The thing is,
you're not.
As long as he's selling tickets,
okay.
They're gonna book him again. They're gonna book him.
That's
again.
What it is.
He's gonna get killed again. No, he's gonna get bodied again. That's not the problem.
So now he's become a sacrificial lamb.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yes. Like, come on now.
Yes. Until they get tired of him, they're gonna treat him like a whore. They're gonna treat him like a whore.
They're not tired of him already.
They're gonna treat him like a fucking cheesesteak. You know, like a Philly cheesesteak.
Yo, come on now.
Get out of here, man. Yo, listen, he'll be all right until he's not all right no more. You know, he's already delusional. I can't talk to that nigga.
I really would like somebody to call up to the show, man, that really think that Cassidy won that battle, and we could talk about
Nobody's gonna call up and tell you.
Yeah, I'm like, where are these people at that changed their mind? What is this? They some Russian bots or something? What's happening? You know what I mean? Nobody I know changed their mind. Like, saying like, where are these people at? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, yo. And shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. But, you know, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man, even chopping it up. But I think as far as the battle rap community, I think that, it's still got, it's still got a way to go, man. And I think that it could be done in a style that's conducive to everybody. You know what I mean? I think if they had like a independent ranking system or something like that, you know what I mean? Because I think, you take the money is serious. I was like, wow, they paying this? Is what the numbers that they giving up for this? I'm like, wow. It should be more, it should be more organized and sanctioned. But, it's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Until, battles is, go across the country and do what they do and establish who's number one, who's number two, number three, that type of scenario where you could kind of like have these battles and you could look forward to them instead of just throwing the same old people against each other and trying to, trying to influence people one way or another to get them to change their mind. Because you're going to like who you like regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, so again, man, now you got the battle du jour of the week. What's the battle that's getting ready to come up? The Averb and
Loaded Lux.
And Loaded Lux. So that's the new battle of the week now. So now you want to get people's opinions on that. You know what I mean?
That battle's been in the making. It's been in the making for fucking almost 10 years. That battle.
Now let me ask y'all this. Is that battle going to be definitely worthy of like you say, you call them debatables or, 2-1s or whatever like that. It's not going to be no clear victory like Goods was over Cassidy, right? This is going to be some real good shit, right?
It depends because...
It depends, okay. Thank you.
Because Murder Mook came over here running his mouth saying he was going to dog walk Averb in exact words, verbatim. He was going to dog walk Averb. Ask Boss Chick Rain. We had a damn. I asked about that when we had her up on Friday.
So who was Averb's last battle?
He battled a one-rounder. He had a one-rounder that he won. He had a one-rounder, but prior to that, it was Murder Mook, and he won.
Yeah, it was Mook.
He won that battle. He beat Murder Mook.
All right, so his last battle was Murder Mook. So who was my man that he's getting ready to battle now? Who was his last battle?
Loaded Lux.
Loaded Lux.
And he lost.
So Loaded Lux is coming in off a loss, and Averb is coming in off a win.
He's coming off of arguably 2 losses. Let's get it. Let's get it right. Arguably 2 losses. But I mean, people like to sweep that under the rug because it's Loaded Lux.
We not going to sweep it under the rug. We're not going to sweep it under the rug. So he's coming off of arguably, you said 2 losses.
Yes.
Loaded Lux, right? So and is he considered one of the illest in the game?
Yeah,
according to people, not me.
According to who you ask, right? All right.
Yeah, depending on who
now
you ask.
you got Loaded Lux coming off of 2 L's. Now you got Averb coming in off of a win. Now, who's the pressure on? Because Loaded Lux want to be considered in that, what you call it, God tier or best that ever did it, whatever you call it.
The pressure's
right.
on Loaded Lux.
So how could you consider him in that if he comes off 2 losses and he don't show up against Aver?
Because the fans, I blame it on the fans. I blame it on the fans.
Yeah.
They put him up. They put him up on his high pedestal to a point where if Aver makes it debatable, Loaded Lux loses to me. You have to 30 this man.
100.
Because he's coming off of 2 losses, so he really got to show up this one.
Himself, he's going to kill him, right? He sees red. He's good. He's mad. He's this. He's that. And people get up, they get an uproar. Oh, it's Loaded Lux. Oh, my God. He's great. He's different. Yeah, okay. Different.
You got to get his respect back, too.
He's different. He got 30 before. He ain't different from no other motherfucker that else got, that caught an L. He got L's under his belt. So how different is he? You just like his style because he just puts words together well, and you like his demeanor and how he carries himself. I get it, but he ain't immortal. He can be touched. He has been touched. He has been bodied before. His body has been placed in a body bag before. So it's not like he never had blood in his mouth. He's had blood in his mouth before. So I don't know what people was getting this. Oh, he's untouched. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
So are they more of like performance, like Goods was doing, or are they just more like straightforward with the bars?
No, they lyrical.
He's lyrical. He's lyrical. Nobody's saying he's not trash. I never said he's trash, but he's not on his pedestal, on his pedestal as people put him. I said he's human, like me. He bleeds like me and you. He puts his pants on like me and you, right? He ties his shoes.
How you put your pants on? I don't know.
I don't know what else. You know what the hell I'm talking
listen,
about.
So
he put his shirt on the same way I put my shirt on.
So you're saying, Loaded Lux would really have to kind of 3-0 Aver to kind of get back in to be considered.
I don't have no faith.
One of the top in the game. One of the top ones in the game.
Listen, in Verb's voice, right? Verb's voice. He's the last line of defense. He's the last line of defense. Verb he done took out Murder Mook already. 80-20. 80% Verb won. 20% people thinking that Mook won. So is he won 80-20? So which means Verb won. Fucking this dude is the last line of defense. Now, if he makes this shit even debatable, because compared to some fans, freaking Loaded Lux, he walks on water. Some people, he walks on water. Once he drowns, the Titanic, something happens to him. I want to see what people are going to say. What's going to happen? He's going to get touched. He has to win clearly. There's no debatables, no nothing. Loaded Lux is that great. He's that different. Because I remember Boss Chick Ray was saying he's just different. She didn't really specify what he did that was so different. She just said he was different. So I want to see what's so different about him that he's just above everybody else.
So what are the things that makes Loaded Lux better than Aver, and what is the shit that makes Aver better than Loaded Lux?
Your guess is as good as mine with Loaded Lux. I am from the DVD era, the Lions Den era, all that shit. I've seen Loaded Lux battle before. It's like, okay, he wasn't killing niggas back then. He killed Young Miles. That's what you going. That was like how many years ago? That was freaking past over 10. That was over 10 years ago. That battle.
Yeah.
So you can't even really count that shit, can you?
That shit was.
Nah.
You can't. Let's talk about post his return. I keep saying this. Post his return. meaning Calico and B. You look at his win column, his resume, right? Is it GOAT status? Is it Mount Rushmore status? Is it God tier status? I'm asking this question.
I have no idea. But
I don't know.
Caller. I'm asking you, right? You're a Loaded Lux fan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Post his return, all his battles up until Arsenal, right? Is it GOAT worthy? Keep it a buck.
Is it GOAT worthy? All right. If you talk about wins and loss columns, you could say no. You could say no.
No,
I mean, but performance-wise,
you know that. You just like him, but
yeah. The
it's
wins and loss column, I could definitely say that. It's just like lyrically and like one thing about Lux, I think that he has over a lot of people. Like he always says, what's that slogan that he always says? Rewind, farm, more to farm, something like that. Like he has a lot of replay value. Like he's one of those type of dudes when you constantly go back all the time. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he has over a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like you listen to his battle one time, you think you got everything, and then you listen to it again, you see something else slick that he says something. Then another time he say something. You know, is it like he's too complex for this era of battle rap? Like too complex. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what that means? Listen, I get it. All right. He's like what? It's just like he's one of those dudes where it's like because you talk a certain way, that don't mean you understand what I'm saying? You just use big words and you just put them together. That don't mean you the GOAT.
No,
understand what I'm saying? That's what he does, dog. He just puts his words together. He knows how to. That's what they call it, a pen.
Isn't that what you're
supposed to do? He knows how to put words together. He knows how to write. He knows how to put it in. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to put it together. He knows how to word it together and spit. We get it. Yeah, you're great. Nobody's saying you're not, but that's a specific category. You're not the GOAT. There's too many other great battle rappers to just say you're the GOAT.
All right, but hold up though.
Yeah, brother.
We gotta talk about A-Bird, man. A-Bird has been shaky. We're not gonna act like A-Bird hasn't been shaky. A-Bird's been shaky. He's been shaky a lot.
He lost. No, he lost. He admitted himself he had 9 clear losses that he said he lost. Right?
He got a lot of bad losses though. Like,
He lost to people that he shouldn't have lost to. Like he lost to people that I think he should have just like, yo, you shouldn't lose to Jins. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't lose to niggas like that. Yeah, that was a bad loss. Like at that point I was like, nigga, you should just quit it. Because I don't want to see battle no more. If you lose it to niggas like that, you just fucking up this. Like, we'll come back around and beat a nigga like Mook. But you get what I'm saying? Like, or you gotta look at his resume. He 30 served, right? He 30 served. He choked in that battle. Surf choked in that battle, and he got 30 by. You know what I'm saying? And like, he had a classic against Hitman. He beat Hitman. I got him beating Hitman. Right?
Yeah, I got him beating that 3-0.
He beat GOAT. That's why he could say, yo, like I got L's, but I beat the niggas that you look up to. You understand what I'm saying? I beat him. Like he's a warrior. That's why he calls himself, yo, I'm a dog. I'm a warrior. I got L's because I'm in the field. You gonna take L's when you in the field. It happens. This nigga he plays double dutch. He comes in, and then he'll dip for another few years, and then he wants to claim like he's the best. He ain't in the field like that. Same shit will move. You not in the field like they are. So, of course, nigga, you going to take a few L's. It happens. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, the only nigga who don't got L's like that, meaning he's just debatable and W's, is good. Goods don't be losing, clearly. That's why I say, it's debatables or W's. Am I lying?
No. You're right. You're right on that. That I agree.
Goods don't be losing like that. Goods don't be losing at all. Like, niggas ain't killing Goods. You either going to have a debatable with him or he's going to beat you. Niggas don't be killing. Niggas don't be beating Goods. Niggas know that. They don't admit it, but it is what it is.
Right.
And now, you can't say that about Lux. Lux be losing. Or he don't be having the greatest performances all the time. Look at the last performance he did against Arsenal. You gonna tell me that was fire?
And I only saw that once. I only watched it, I think, once or twice.
Look, you only watched that shit once. That shit was trash. And he lost that battle.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad, man. That was bad.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was horrible, my nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that I'm scared. I'm scared for Lux. This is gonna be the first time. I think he's gonna be in the Houston, right? That they battling.
Yeah, in Houston, yep.
Yeah. He don't never. That's my worry. Like, how they gonna, reciprocate?
Yeah, nigga don't travel like that. Nigga don't go outside the state like that.
Yeah, he's always in New York. That's why. So.
And the last time he went, and the last time he fucking last time he battled was
Yeah, he was in Jersey last time.
Was in Jersey, and that's across the water. That's like next door, so that shit don't even mean nothing, right?
Yeah.
And
right.
He lost, arguably, right? He Arsenal beat him.
Yeah.
Niggas don't want to talk about that, though. Niggas don't want to talk about that. See, that's the thing. They love this nigga so much that, he can do bad. He can do bad in front of your eyes, and you'll still try to find a way to fix it. You'll still try to find a way to cover it up. No, real niggas will take that L and be like, dude, I got to do better next time. I fucked up. I got to do better. It's all good. It happens. Of course.
Yo, doing what we do, man. It's Sunday night right here, man. Livening up with a little sports talk in the building, man. Got my man, Slander, in the building. Harlem Fresh is in the house. Carolina's on the line with us, holding us down, man. Talking a little basketball and all that. Yeah, man. So, in regards to that, man, what do you think right now is, going to happen as far as, who's going to come out of the East? Did we ever get an answer from you on who you like coming out of the East?
I'm gonna keep it. Oh.
Go ahead. You can go.
Okay, I'm gonna run with Milwaukee, man.
Like Milwaukee?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't pick them until the playoffs started, but I think Philly might have blown a great opportunity today. I think Philly might have blown a great opportunity today, and I feel like Boston with everything they going through, that unless Tatum gonna step up, I'm gonna run with Milwaukee, man. But you know what though, that Averb conversation was great, man. I enjoyed hearing every bit of that because I've been a fan for a long time, but I've only been a diehard fan for the last 4 or 5 years. The Tayshaun and Averb really got me going as far as, into it like that. But other than that though, I want to say I gotta go with Milwaukee, man. It's just on some playing defense in the playoffs mean everything. For real.
I mean, so I think that
I'm gonna run with Milwaukee, man. But I would love to see the Sixers. The Sixers is my favorite. That's who I'm pulling for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't. When it comes to my money, I don't let my heart get involved. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Right. I just think that, as far as with the Sixers are concerned, man, they have the most talent. I look at it like that. They have the most talent, but, is all that talent going to show up at the same time every night? And there's a lot of things to look at, you know what I mean? As far as Toronto's concerned, they got a point to prove. You know what I mean? And Kawhi Leonard is not going to, stop his mission because the Sixers are not doing what they're supposed to do. And as far as, Milwaukee and Boston is concerned, I think that, Milwaukee kind of like realized they're in the series now. They bumped their head in game 1, and now they're moving on now. If they want to get Boston out of here, they'll do that. If this series goes anywhere, close to game 6, anything like that, I think Boston have a chance like anybody else. Because Milwaukee has to prove their dominance right now. Everybody's like, Milwaukee's going to get Boston out of here. Okay, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? And in the Western Conference, man, I think that with Golden State, like I said, Houston is a referendum on their season is tomorrow night. If they don't win tomorrow night, that series is over. All right, Denver and Portland. I think that's going to be a seesaw matchup. I wouldn't be surprised if that went to a game 7. I wouldn't be surprised in that, but I think that Denver's going to win that series. I think that it's going to be Denver and Golden State in the Western Conference Finals, and I think that it's probably going to end up being Milwaukee and Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think Toronto's going to win. But yeah, man, I mean, anything could go this season. Anything goes. So Golden State, could they be had? Yup. Is Houston going to do it? I don't know.
Hey, Lefty, I got a question for you. Before y'all end. Hey, man, I called in your show whenever you were talking about dang on baseball about a month ago.
Okay.
Hey, man, the Cubs on fire, bro. You see us, right?
Yeah, I see the Cubs.
Yeah, we're on fire, right? Like, I mean, you look at that bad start. We on fire.
You're right. And you know what? You know me, man. I don't really, talk, really get wrapped up in the baseball too tough until after like Memorial Day. But I feel, man. I feel like, the Chicago Cubs, they could do some things, man. They could do some things. They won 6 in a row. You know what I mean? And again, the Cubs just makes that division even harder because the National League Central is crazy. St. Louis. Milwaukee, you know what I mean? And Pittsburgh is trying to do some things, but they on the outside looking in. I picked Milwaukee to win that division. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, hold that thought. I got a call on the line. Hey, yo, 0737, you on the line live. State your name, fam.
What's good, fam? It's Sean the Pelvin.
What's good, boy?
How y'all doing, man?
All right.
It's good, brother. What up?
I would have called it earlier, but I'm having some technical difficulties, but I got to straighten up, so.
It's all good. You here now? What's good?
What's good?
What y'all talking about tonight?
We've been arguing about sports. We get our sports chop up on.
Yeah, man. We've been talking about
talking some baseball.
Oh, hey, I'm not the big. I like baseball hats, but I ain't the biggest of the baseball fan.
That's all. It's all good.
Hold on, Sean, I want to ask you something, right? It's Matt Slander.
What's up, Slander?
What's good, Mike? Is a Dominique Wilkins overrated?
He was a highlight dude. Like, you get a lot of highlights, but I think so. Yeah.
My point exactly. I know I'm not fucking crazy.
Yeah, he was good for highlights. Like, but as far as like well-rounded, nah.
Nah, he was a bum. He was a bum.
I ain't gonna say he was a bum.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna say he was like a less skilled Vince Carter. Like less skilled.
Yeah, exactly. Like Vince Carter is him on steroids, and he was like a low budget Vince Carter.
What?
He was a low budget Vince Carter. Jason Richardson. He was Jason Richardson in Atlanta back in the days, in the 80s and 90s.
You know what?
Am I lying?
I hate to agree. With saying that's true though. Like, I remember being a kid and like, you watch a game and he don't do much, but he'll get that dunk off like that. That be on. Everybody talk about all night. But other than that, it was like, man.
It's not a day in my life. In my life. Am I lying?
Nah.
What jump shot have you in highlights, whatever? What have you seen him do that was like, oh shit?
Man, his highlights are good. I'm not.
His
highlights are good, man.
Minus the dunk. He ain't do shit. That's like George Gervin. He was the Iceman because he's a Figaro. He was the Iceman because he's a Figaro. Other than that, he ain't doing nothing.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Other than that, he ain't doing nothing. I'm tired of you niggas sitting there overrating these old fucks. I'm tired of you. Overrating these niggas. I am going to be, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy no more. No more giving these niggas taxes because they was OGs. Get the fuck out of here. I'll say that shit.
But you know what? A lot of people say about Dominique. Like, one of his nicknames, Mr. Highlight.
Hold on. We moving along quick because we short on time. Dr. J, is he overrated? Yes or no?
I can't. I gotta respect Dr. J. I can't say about Dr. J.
Hold on. Hold on. Listen. All right. Listen. What's the difference between him and Dominique Wilkins?
But see, the thing with Dr. J is like that. Like he changed the game. Everybody, like, if it weren't for Dr. J, it wouldn't be no Michael Jordan. Like, everybody know that. Like,
what did he do though? What did he do other than dunk?
But see, I didn't witness him play because I was too young. But from what I saw and what everybody told me,
watching highlights. You know what I'm saying? Because we around the same age, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little older than you.
Yeah, you older than me.
Michael Jordan said though that was his dude. Like, that's who he looked up to. Like, how you can't.
That's not what I'm asking you. Fuck what Michael Jordan said. What am I asking you? Is you or did you not see him do the jump shot?
But listen, bro. Did he change the game?
And
like,
don't
was he a game
answer
changer?
question with a question, my nigga. Answer my question.
He had so much impact on the league, bro. You can't I can't say you're overrated because he impacted how people play, man.
Whatever. You're compromised. You sound compromised, my nigga. You sound like you on a payroll. Get out of here.
I'm not I have too much respect for his legacy, man. I can't say it. I can't.
Whatever.
I can't, man.
Whatever.
And he didn't see his legacy. Yeah. That's why he mad.
Oh, please. I can go YouTube here right now and I see the same shit I've been saying all this time. I said, he's jumping from the free throw line. He's a flying fucking afro. That's all he is. He ain't doing nothing. What the fuck is he doing, my nigga?
Yo, man.
That's disrespectful.
Everybody who's seen him play the game say he was special. So I'm not gonna. That'd be like if a young person tried to disrespect Michael Jordan now. Like, that's what happens now anyway. I can't.
Yeah, you know, say that you just gotta let him talk, man. You know what I mean? You just gotta let him talk.
Am I lying?
That crazy as shit. You just gotta let him talk.
Do I make sense or
no? You don't make sense. You make sense.
I agree with you with Dominique. I agree with you with Dominique Wilkins. A lot of people say that. Even old school people say Dominique was like he was the highlight.
You know what? It's safe. All you niggas like to wear bulletproof vests. It's safe to say, Dr. J, he's such great. You know, he's such greatness. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. No.
So how do you feel about Chamberlain?
Wilt Chamberlain?
Yeah.
Listen. How about this? I got a better one for you. I got Wilt Chamberlain. I got Bill Russell. Who else? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I met him in person. God bless the man. But I tell you one thing. Who the hell did they beat? They beat each other. They ain't play nobody. Shaq beat everybody. Michael Jordan beat everybody in his era. He only played against two motherfuckers his whole career. Get out of here.
A lot of young people said Michael Jordan had easier than LeBron James.
Who the hell did Bill Russell beat?
Some white boys.
A bunch of white boys that were smaller than him, right? He was a bully, a fucking bully. Shaq beat everybody. Michael Jordan beat everybody. You see the difference? These niggas is, playing against a bunch of nobodies, my nigga. And then you're the GOAT because you was a first. You was a first. Get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't buying that shit. I ain't buying that. Y'all fall for that fuck shit, man. Not me, man.
But
I'm gonna challenge everything. No.
They laid the foundation. They laid the foundation for the NBA.
Laid the foundation for what? Laid the foundation for what?
If those players didn't play,
they're bullies. Laid the foundation for being a bully. They didn't Ain't nobody that was calling in them.
It's not their fault. It's not their fault. They played back in the day when racism was keeping people out of the league and all that. Like, it's not their fault. They the first ones. Come on.
Crime. Yeah, the Underground Railroad. Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't play ball, dog. Come on, no. Come on, some Harriet come in with a gun. We're going to play basketball. Let's go. You're going to be the first Negro to play basketball. She got a fucking hammer. Go over there. Get out of here with that shit, man. I ain't not falling for that fucking shit. Get out of here. Come on, man. Shaq beat everybody. Shaq and Hakeem Olajuwon are the GOATs. Shaq is the most dominant center ever.
Shaq my favorite player.
And Shaq is the most dominant big man. What a center's supposed to be. He's the epitome of a big man. And Hakeem Olajuwon, he's the most skilled center ever played. Those are the GOATs.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
Skilled. The most skilled center, because he was 6'10". He wasn't Hakeem Olajuwon wasn't 7 foot. He's 6'10", and he could put the ball on the floor. He could run the ball out of the guard. Yeah, man, and he was tough. He's tough as nails, man. Tough as nails. That African motherfucker, man. He was nails. I love him. You know what I'm saying? But he was so smooth. I watched it. That's my era because I can't. I was small. I was little, but I was watching them. Patrick Ewing and him and his water kneecaps. I'm sick of Ewing. Him and his water kneecaps. He had waters in his kneecaps the whole time I've been alive. I never seen him with good knees. Never seen. He always.
Why Houston couldn't win a title though, man?
Huh?
Why Houston couldn't win a title?
Houston won a title. What the fuck are you talking about?
They won 2 times when Michael Jordan was out the league. That's what they.
Yeah, exactly.
If you listen, why Houston Cougars couldn't win titles? Olajuwon and Drexler and Benny Anders and why Houston couldn't win a title?
First of all, they had to get together for the second year. The Slammer Jammer or whatever the fuck they did. They went to the same college, and so Clyde Drexler was free. Because he couldn't get a ring, because Michael Jordan was fucking him up his whole damn career. So he couldn't get past Mike in the finals. So he had to team up with Hakeem when Mike was gone. Knock it off. These niggas were scared of Mike.
I'm talking about when he was in college, you imbecile.
The Slammer Jammer. Yeah, the Cougars. The Slammer Jammer.
That was the Carolina team they lost to.
Yeah, why they couldn't get it done when they lost to Georgetown? They lost to Georgetown, right? Patrick Ewing
They lost to state. They lost to state.
They lost to North Carolina State, right? Derek Rittenberg, right? They lost to North Carolina State. Jim Valvano, right? They used the Cougars team.